I don't actually know what the controls are of this. I assume it's a mouse game? Looks like it. Uh-oh. Is my stream doing okay? It looks like it's frozen. No, maybe not. May just be stalling. I'll never tell. I'm admittedly a little worried about playing some of these games. They're not new, obviously, and I haven't played them since they came out. So, oh boy, it's gonna be a thing. Okay, I think this is just the app that's being weird, so I'm gonna pull up my stream. I'm not gonna use the app. I'm gonna pull it up on, here we go, on Chrome, on my tablet. I'm pretty sure that the older games are not going to break the stream. If that's going to happen, it's more than likely going to be when I get to newer games. Do you like my bat onesie, Julie? My niece actually got it for me for Christmas off of my Amazon wish list one year, and then I did like 5-minute spooky makeup. I put this on because I wear it every Halloween, and then this way it feels like a proper Halloween stream. Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm not going to admit that I'm stalling, but I do need to grab a surface in case I need my mouse at some point. Okay. All right. Oh god. I don't know about this one. I don't know, guys. I don't know. um I think this one probably isn't like super scary. I downloaded another one that was supposed to be pretty scary called I'm Scared, but I don't think I downloaded it right because it seems to be missing something when I try to start it up. So I guess we'll find out. Okay. I'm not going to try and beat this one because I know I'm not going to. I have no sense of direction. I will get lost in a forest. I don't think there's a run. I don't think there's a hide. I think it's pretty much just... I think it's just try to avoid the scary thing. I just hit E and it zoomed and I don't know how to zoom back out. Okay, Q is zoom back out. Whew. That's not what I need. I need to be able to see around me. I'm looking for pages that are taped to trees and they have drawings on them. And I've just been walking in a straight line. I probably need to actually go out into the forest. It does look a little bit like Toothless. I love it. Oh, I think there's one by these trailer things. I feel like I remember this. So I started with this one because the Slender Man game, it came out in 2012, I think, like at the height of the Slender Man popularity. I made a Slender Man costume that year for Halloween and wore that um, to my college campus. And I had people asking me to photobomb them like all day. Because if you don't know anything about Slender Man, that's sort of what he does, is he just like shows up in the background of people's pictures and haunts them and then makes them disappear. I see it. So I have like a bunch, there's probably all over Instagram just a bunch of pictures of random people that I don't know with me standing in the background. And then because they just had a weird American flag on the balcony at the time for some reason, I don't remember what it was for. I took a picture in front of it that was like, it looked like a campaign picture. So in 2016, I think it was, I posted a meme that I made of myself in the Slender Man picture, or in the Slender Man costume in front of the flag, that said Slender Man for 2016. It beats the alternatives. And I still think that that was probably one of the greatest memes I've ever been a part of. But anyway, yeah, I used to be like really, really into the Slender Man videos, like the Marble Hornets videos. And I watched about 1 million playthroughs of this game. But I told myself I'd probably never play it because the whole game is basic. Oh god! No! No! There's no other way out! There's no other way out! Oh my god. That's what this whole game is. It's just. Whew. It's just. Oops, turn around. Oh god! I don't know how to get away from this guy. I can't move any faster. Like, there's no run. I'm trying to run. Okay, I can run, but it puts the flashlight down. And I don't. I need the flashlight to see. I think he's gonna get me real quick. But anyway, yeah, so I love Slenderman uh entertainment. But I kind of told myself I'd probably never play the game because the whole game is basically just jump scares, which are not my favorite. I'm already nervous. I'm never gonna find the rest of these pages. Like, there's so many. I've got one and he's already like catching up to me. And the more you find, the closer he gets. Um, I mean, he does have a similar imagery to the Silence on Doctor Who, and also the gentleman from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think there's one in this tunnel up here, who are also very creepy characters. And I'm mad that he was in that bathroom because there is one in there, and I don't know how to get back to it. No, I'm not going to be able to get that drawing. But there's something very eerie about just tall, thin, pale men in suits. Is it maybe on the outside? Oh god. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way because it's getting worse. Ah! I can't see. He's gonna get me. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm running. I'm just running. Just run. There's a gap in the trees. Run to the gap in the trees. Oh my god, I'm back at the bathroom. Oh, holy shit. I needed to be back here. Okay. I'm going to try going this way this time. Oh my god. There were so many like clones of these Slender Man games that came out in 2012. And they were all, I mean, they're all basically the same thing. It was like find the thing or get away from the thing. But it's basically just like Slender Man is chasing you. And that was like the thing in 2012. Like every other game was a Slender Man game. There were people posting creepypastas everywhere. It was fantastic. It was a good time if you were into creepy media. Well, if you liked Slenderman, I guess. If you didn't like Slenderman, it was probably really annoying because he was everywhere. Okay, I don't remember the floor diarrhea, so I think I haven't been this way. It's got to be over here. I know there's one in here. Oh. Oh, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't Maybe there's not one in here. Is it on the outside of the building? I'm gonna be mad if it's on the outside of the building and I just walked around in there for nothing. He's still over here because it's getting staticky again. I'm just gonna walk into him. I don't know what else to do. I'm sticking close to this building and I seem to not be getting caught, so I think I'm okay. I don't know where he is. But I'm wondering if maybe he's sticking close to here too, because there is another page. Because he does get closer every time you find pages. Alright, so there's not one in that corner. I just wish the walk mechanic was a little faster. I think that's actually meant to be like part of the atmosphere is that you move so slowly, but like nobody's really going this slowly if you're being chased by something. Alright, this is the only other side of the building I haven't looked at. It's gotta be over here. Oh my god. I'm not going back in there. It's probably inside somewhere, and I'm just not gonna do it. Alright, we're going back out into the forest. I came from this way. Let's go this way. Nope, this is the wrong way. Okay, this seems good. We'll just turn in this direction slightly. I don't think I'm going to find any pages. I was expecting this to be scarier, and I think I'm just bad at it. Oh, I'm back at the tunnel. Okay. I did want to look at the other outside of the tunnel, so, and I couldn't go this way because he was over here. So, oh, I'm stuck on the tree. Damn it. Don't get stuck on things. Why did my mouse just get stuck? Oh god. Damn, I thought there was one on this tunnel, but I don't know. I'm wondering if it's broken. Because, I swear I remember there being one on the tunnel. What is this thing? Oh, it's just a really big cluster of trees. Okay. I thought it was another... That's the same building, damn it! Oh god, I hear something. Is this a bad way? I don't like that I can't move faster without putting the light down. This is a terrible walk mechanic. Alright, there's another clearing here. I'm gonna sprint towards it. Oh, well, I think this is where I started. Oh, man. Can I make it brighter? Nope. Alright, I'm just gonna go until he finds me again. Oh, hey! Leave me alone. Alright, dude, I will leave you alone, but you gotta come catch me first, because I'm not gonna be a baby and quit the game. I was, because I wasn't finding anything. But now that I got another one... Okay, alright. It's getting worse, so I'm going right towards him. Oh god! Yeah, alright, alright. I did it. I played Slender. It's probably the one and only time I'll ever do that. Okay. Yeah, okay. There was no way to really make that better. Where's extras? Oh, it's the stuff you have to unlock. Okay. Whew, okay. That's enough of that one. I actually thought I was going to get away. Like, I was pretty sure that I had just managed to get away from him because, like, the static stopped for a second. Let's see what else. Okay. I'm going to try I'm Scared again. Um... Game capture. Alright, let me try doing this. Yeah, I wish there was a way to make the walk better in that game, because I feel like if I weren't moving at a snail's pace, it might have been better. Alright, I'm going to see if this one's capturing now. I don't think that it is, though. And I don't know how to make it capture. Because this one won't let me... Alright, let me see if it'll let me put it into windowed mode. Yeah, see, this one is not, I can't pull up OBS to see if it's capturing, so it won't let me change the capture mode. It's just like going through everything. WAS to move, E to use, shift lets you run, control to crouch. Feel free to look around with the mouse. Okay, but I would like to capture the game on OBS. Otherwise, all right. Okay, so that one's not going to work. But I definitely downloaded more, so we have plenty. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the next one that's kind of a classic of free horror games, that I also haven't played because it's mostly jump scares and they're not my thing. But I think it's actually a pretty decent little game. So I think I'm probably gonna want to use my gamepad controller. Except I'm doing that thing where you have to flip your USB over a bunch of times. Okay. Let me make sure this one's gonna capture. Why is it being weird? Okay. For as long as you can remember, legends have been told about the derelict mansion upon the hill that casts a blanket of darkness over the town. The history of the house itself is virtually unknown, and even the town's oldest residents cannot remember the mansion's origin. Being an avid history enthusiast, you embark up the mountain to visit the manor, hoping to shed some light on the backstory of this crumbling fortress of darkness. Oh, I don't know if it's going to let me use this. I know it has, like, platforming sections, and I don't want to use a mouse for platforming because I'm not good at it. Oh. Teeth! Cool. So, this is, Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, formerly known as Spooky's House of Jumpscares. Yeah, I don't think it has gamepad capabilities. Okay. Look mouse, activate E, enter space, sprint shift, use weapon left click. Okay. Oh, there she is. Hi, Spooky. I don't actually know if there is an end. I don't know that anybody that I watched play this game ever got to an ending. I know there's at least 1,000 levels. And they start out like really cutesy and kind of funny. But they very quickly evolve into being horrifying. So this isn't one that I've skipped specifically because it was scary entirely. There are a lot of jump scares, and those just get a bit overwhelming after a while. But I also just haven't played it because I'm not very good at like platforming type games. And there are some really challenging platforming levels. At first, this place just seemed cute, but I've been here for days now. I'm feeling quite parched now, and I keep getting this feeling like I'm being watched by something. This is not romantic at all. How do I put it down? Q. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't expect a place like this to be romantic. Okay. Or something's different. I think you get a checkpoint every 5 levels. Yeah, I wouldn't mind living in like the first couple of levels of this house. Oh, there's options. Oh, choices. Well, these are all left turns, and we've established with the Stanley Parable that I don't make left turns because it annoys the narrator when I refuse to turn left. So, whoop, there's the first jump scare, and I just ran right past it. Hi, little ghosty. It's gonna make me go through one of these left doors. It's gonna be like the Stanley Parable. It's just not gonna let me skip the left-hand doors. Okay. Whoop. Hello. Oh, I get to turn right. Okay, we're going right. I like right turns. Whoa! Hi! Stanley will not use the left-hand door. I'm gonna go this way. Oh man, it's gonna make me go left. Alright, fine. If you take away the right-hand doors, I guess I have to go left. Okay, there's more noises now. It's starting to get a little more atmospheric here. Here we go. Always going right. Stanley doesn't like left-hand doors. And it's purple again. Okay. Maybe it's every 10 that's checkpoint. Mm. Can't use that. Okay. I have an option to use weapons, but I haven't gotten any yet, so... Whoa. Not going left. You can't make me. Just waiting for another thing to pop out. Nope. These hallways are getting a little bit longer. Oh. Oh, there's sounds. Oh, this one's long. I'm not even looking over to the right. I just know. I feel like there's going to be something there. Oh, God. No, it just turns me back around, doesn't it? It's an endless loop. Ah! Okay. We'll go through the left. Purple again. Oh, that was just the light reflecting. I thought there was something on the stones. I think I do have to go through one of these. Okay. Yep, something happened. Oh, it's just ice cream. It's just ice cream. It's okay. I'm not going to be afraid of ice cream. Although I am lactose intolerant. I probably should be a little more afraid of ice cream. Oh, I get choices. Always go through the door on the right when there's a choice. Oh my gosh, trying to find the bathroom in this house. Whew. I have to imagine that there's just going to be like puddles of pee in half of these rooms the farther in we get. Choices. Let's go right. Oh, never mind. It's a dead end. More choices. Let's go right again. I know that to some degree, when this game first came out, it was fairly randomly generated. Like there were specific notes at specific checkpoints, and other than that, like everything in the game was pretty much random by which doors you chose. Is there, can I look at this? Nope, it's just torn. Okay. I just don't want to miss anything because I know there's like a use weapons command, but I haven't gotten any weapons yet. Another right-hand door. Oh, hey, another note. Here we go. I know something is following me, but I feel like I am prancing through the same rooms over and over. Hopefully leaving notes as breadcrumbs will prove I am making progress and reaching some destination. I just hope I don't run out of ink. I am dreadfully thirsty. You know, if this dude still hasn't found a drink, there's probably no bathrooms. So there's definitely just going to be puddles of pee from people being scared while trying to find the bathroom. Okay, I hear thunder. I thought it was like a dragging sound, but it's... Oh! Okay, so that's the first, like, official save point. I don't... Oh my god, are there only save points every 50 levels? Oh, that's gonna be so hard. Ink not quite quenching my thirst. Taste is terrible. Stains are terrible. I don't think drinking it was a very romantic idea. Dude, I don't think you're using the word romantic the way that it should be used. Alright, I can't take the poster. Let's go down, I guess. Alright. I'll move this water because I'm going to knock it over. Alright. We're going deeper. Oh no, this is one of the platforming levels. Okay, well at least this isn't a hard one. I shouldn't have said that because I probably just jinxed myself. Some of them, like, there's things chasing you, which makes it a lot harder. Like, you can't stop and turn like I keep doing. Oh god, I don't know which way to go. I don't like this. I can't see the end. Uh, tell me I didn't pick wrong. Oh, I picked wrong. I have to go back. Okay. Okay, I made it. That's one down. Do I have choices again? Yeah, let's go to the right. I found something today to satisfy my unromantic thirst. I awoke today from a brief faint and found before me a bottle of red wine. I am not sure what brand or year. Pick it up, for there is no label. All I gather is that it tastes strongly metallic. Dude, you just drank some blood. Pretty sure you're a vampire now. Okay, another one of these. Oh god. I hear clanging. Also, it's starting to rain outside and I hear it hitting on my roof, and it's just not making this any less stressful. I normally love the sound of rain. Here we go. Next room. I made it. Okay. One more down. Oh, I was just in one of those. Okay, I don't like that this is getting narrower. Oh, this is making me real claustrophobic. Let me out. Oh. Um, can I go back in? Spouting, splashing, soaking, innards ingest, invoking. Nailing never stops the choking. Oh god! I can't move. I got stuck for a second. Does he follow me? Tell me he's not following me. Oh god, it's following me. No! Oh shit, it's following me. How do I get away from it? Oh my god. Oh, I don't like it. Alright, I'll take a left-hand door. Just get me away from that thing. Ah. God, I hear it. It's still coming. Oh, my mouse keeps getting stuck. Stupid mouse pad. Oh god, he's directly behind me. How do I get away from it? I don't understand. I'm going as fast as I can, man. It's just... Oh yeah, I can sprint. I wasn't going as fast as I could. Did I get away? Oh my god, all I needed to do was sprint. I forgot I could sprint. Oh god. Okay. Well, this is a super helpful map. Thank you, map. Thank you. Well, the green guy's not chasing me, so I think I'm okay for a little bit. I'm gonna go back to not going through any left-hand doors. I'm not an ambi-turner. I can only turn right. Okay. Oh, cool. Interesting, decor choices. Not that I'm judging. I don't think that was wine. No shit. It was most definitely not. Okay. I'm going to try and get at least to 100. I think I can make it farther than that, but I'm pretty sure I can get to 100. Which is another thing I probably shouldn't have just said. Okay, I'm not going that way. No, thank you. I can't move now. Okay, I keep getting stuck. Let me go back to that other door that I walked. Oh god. No, thank you. How do I get away? I don't know if I can. Oh my god. This is a dead end now. No. Oh no. I should have gone through the door. What's locked? Oh god. None of the doors have been locked. I forgot. I forgot the doors could be locked. Oh my god. Okay. Just take a quick breath before I go through the next one. Oh god. Locked. Oh. I guess I'm going to heaven. Oh. I don't understand. Okay. So, forward, forward. Nope. Forward, forward. Left? No. Forward, forward, forward. I'll turn this up so I can hear the little pings better. So 3 forwards? Nope. 3 forwards. 1, 2, 3. Now left, maybe? Okay. Whew. Oh, hello. I'm glad it went back to that briefly. Right. That was a bad choice. Oh, God! Oh, God, no. Is it the green guy again? I can't turn around and look, and every time I go through a door, it doesn't start me as walking now. I have to remember to take my finger off and put it back on after I get through the door. Save. Okay. Oh, I made it to 100. All right. Keep that blood pump. Oh, it's going. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I haven't seen any of my previous notes, so that means either I'm getting somewhere or someone is taking them. Oh, my bad. All right. I don't know if I'm going to make it through the next 100. I almost got caught a couple of times there. That one guy, oh my gosh. The one that turned the door into a dead end. Oh, I don't like this. There's a lot more noises down here. Or maybe it's just because I turned the volume way up. I don't like that there's just chairs facing walls in so many of these rooms. Ooh, hello. You're cute. Okay. Okay. It's alright. Oh. I'm really tempted to jump into the green pits, but I know that that's not a good idea. I kind of just want to see what happens, though. Oh, it's another super helpful map. Thank you. Okay. All right. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Nope. Don't like that. That's a bad sound. I think this is my last note. I'm going to die having never found my escape, but really that's not true. This place was like my escape from everything else. In the end, my death is kind of romantic. This person is just obsessed with romance, and I don't get it. Like, I would not be concerned with anything being romantic right now. There are zombie dudes chasing us. There's some weird ghost guy that was just standing there and made a hallway into a dead end magically. This is not romantic. This is awful. I mean, it's cute, but it's awful. Oh god, okay. That one got me. Oh, it's Pac-Man. Oh, I'm definitely gonna fail this. I've never been good at Pac-Man. How do I move? Oh, I'm Spooky. I'm playing as Spooky. Oh! Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love playing Pac-Man as the ghost. That's fantastic. Mall of the Spook. How do I... Oh! Oh my god, this is... Okay. Spooky, this is not very friendly of you. You seemed so friendly when we came into your house. Oh, and I have to get them, because otherwise my health is running out. Ah. Interesting. Okay. Just spooky. Okay. What's this one? Doesn't work. Okay. That was fun. Thanks, Spooky. I needed that. Alright, I'm ready to go. What Oh god, no! I lied, I wasn't actually ready. What? Card key picked up. Subject 5 is growing more and more restless. I told Spook we need more funds for sedatives, but she just laughed and flew into the ceiling. Without more chemicals to keep these things docile, I'm not sure how much longer we can keep them here safely. Okay. Alright. Oh. Oh, my. That looks like a dinosaur. Am I gonna get eaten by dinosaurs? I mean, I'm here for it. I guess. Oh. That's not a dinosaur. I don't want to go down the dark hallway. Let's go through here. Oh. Oh, God. I believe subject 5 is loose. The glass around its container is shattered, and I can faintly hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen now. If it is out and alive, then it is probably my last report. The clicking is getting louder now. Generic lab assistant. You couldn't even give the poor lab assistant a name. Nope! Oh, God! Did I make it? Oh, God, there's a hole in the ceiling over there. I don't like that there's holes in the ceiling, because I'm pretty sure that thing's going to come out of them. Nope! Oh, God. Nope! Alright, I'm not even going to stop to look around. I'm just going to keep going. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I think it was just the ice cream. Let me out. Nope. Let me out. Don't care. Alright, there's a nice painting again. There's the... Oh, that one actually is kind of nice. Alright, here we go. Whew. Alright, there's no more holes in the ceiling. I don't know if that means anything or not. Oh, no. Oh, it's grainy again. Last time it was grainy, it was the ghost guy. Oh. Oh. Oh, God, it's looping. Just let me out. Nope, it's still coming. Whatever was in there, it's still behind me. Oh, God. Oh, hello. Oh. Yeah, this game, it kind of takes a little while to get into before it really gets going, but it is pretty fun. All right. All right, so not straight, not right, so it's got to be left. Left. Okay. So we'll go left. Wait, what? I'm so confused. All right, you go left. Okay, so left, straight. Okay. Oh, left, straight, straight. Okay, left, straight, straight. How about right? No. Left, straight, straight. Damn it! It's got to be left, straight, straight, left. Straight, straight, left. Okay. Ugh. This game was really unhappy with how few left turns I was taking. It decided to force me to make some left turns. Oh, I almost ran right into the green pool. I do not like that sound. Nope. Oh. I guess that's the dude who was writing the notes. Alright, I'm going to see if I can make it one more. Just because I am starting to really enjoy this game. I don't know how many more I'm going to be able to make it through because it is starting to get difficult. But it's fun. So keep going for a little bit at least. I actually didn't expect to make it as far as I did already. I only got almost killed a couple of times so far. Woo! Hi! Woo. Lots of jump scares coming out. That one was just bread. I'm not afraid of bread. I love bread. Interesting. This one looks like a bunch of pumpkin faces. And this one also looks like a pumpkin face. But it might just be because I have Halloween on the brain. Okay. Probably gonna be locked. Yep. Alright, here we go. I'm keeping my sprint full because... Oh god. Are we gonna be looping again? Yep. Okay. This was such a surprise that there would be another entry. Another actual entry, one I could admire. But then as suddenly as it came, it left, and now you disband. Your influence and inspiration will never leave me. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, saw that coming. Whoa! What happened? That was weird. Nope. That's the zombie guy. Is he still behind me? Oh God, he is, and I'm stuck on a wall. Oh God, I'm stuck to the wall. Did his goop turn sticky? Oh God, my health is really low. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I went the wrong way. Oh God. Oh God, no! Oh! I know what you have done and what you have yet to do. So, okay, well, shit! Your soul wanders an endless maze. I knew that was the level that was gonna get me. I knew it was gonna be the platforming level with the fucking zombie guy chasing me. Alright. Loading external assets. Can I go back to the last checkpoint? Because I was only a few levels in past that. Okay. Do I start over if I start again? Yeah, continue. Okay. Alright, let's... I'm gonna try one more time. But I'm pretty sure... Oh my gosh, my heart is going so fast. Yeah, goodbye Chris's soul. It pretty much just left my body at that moment. Oh. Here we go. One more attempt. Alright, I wasn't that far in, so I feel like I didn't actually lose that much progress. Oh, maybe oh, I must have, because I feel like these were forever ago. Damn. Maybe I was farther in than I thought. Okay. Alright, so straight. Okay, 3 straights. Alright, it's gotta be 3 straights and then a left. It really wants me to make more left turns. Wait, what? Is it just continuing to randomly generate the game room? Oh, this is new. I got a couch. A fork. Is that a developer? Those must be the developers. That's kind of fun. Okay. This place is finally starting to affect me. I've seen enough horror movies to know how to survive a simple ghost or two, but these monsters keep getting faster and stronger. Yeah. I feel it, man. Oh, I like that painting, though. That's kind of cute. I want it. Oh, fuck these levels. Alright, at least... I think I can go a little bit more slowly this time. And it seems to not be willing to let me fall over, which is good, because I know that that is a thing that you can do. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way again. I have to go this way. I did not notice that it had forked. Oops. Oh no! It swapped it on me. That was the right way. I don't like these noises. Can you stop? It makes me think that there is something behind me and I just haven't seen it yet. And I don't like that. Oh. Oh, I've never been to one like this. I cannot read those. Oh, I don't like this. I'm stuck. Dinosaurs! What? Oh god, there's a ghost! Am I hiding from the ghost? Can the ghost still get me? Oh god, I don't remember which way I came from. I think I came from that way, so I think I'm going the right direction. Could it really be true? I thought the fairy tales about the ghosts that each children who sneak in after class was just to keep us from disobeying. But Matsuri is still missing. Oh no. I'm gonna get eaten by a damn Japanese schoolgirl ghost. Are you kidding? That is not the way I want to go out. Oh god! Oh my god, it's a fucking grudge ghost. No thank you. I saw that movie. I don't want to be one of those. Oh. No thank you. No thank you. Why can't I? Oh, damn it. The door didn't open. It didn't say locked. I don't know why it wouldn't let me open it. Damn it. Oh. All right. I got to 174. I was halfway to the next checkpoint. Shit. All right. That's as much as that of that one as I can handle tonight. Whew. That was fun though. I might play more of that. Um I might play more of that on other streams because I was enjoying that. That was getting pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I'm gonna try and get this one. Every time I want to try and get this one to capture because I really want to play this game on a stream. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I see the little red box flash. That means it's trying to capture and it just never works. I gotta figure something out with that one another time. All right. Next. see. Oh, I have to extract it. Oops. It's still in the zip file. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This one is Timor or Timor Solemn. I don't really know anything about it. It was on the front page of Itch.io a while ago, and I downloaded it and then forgot about it. So I'm gonna play it now. Oh, it's got real bad motion blur. Yeah, go to the menu. I need to see if I can fix that first. Okay, I can't. So I'm gonna try to play this one, but the motion blur is really bad. And that does... Ooh, it makes me a little motion sick sometimes. So hopefully I'll be able to play this one. My feet are getting hot with my slippers on in a fleece onesie. Okay, here we go. Cozy now, ready to go. Why is my mirror covered? Breakfast? I like breakfast. Oh, this floor. Yikes. Wow, interesting neighborhood. I'm not. I don't. I'm not hungry. Yeah, I feel it. Okay, I missed whatever just flashed on the screen there. Stuck in this corner. There we go. Okay. Tomorrow is going to be a new day. Okay, shower. Not hungry, but I should eat. I feel like this is going to be a game about depression, which is a whole different kind of spooky. Still spooky, but you know, not bat onesie spooky. Oh, can I go outside? Tomorrow is going to be the same day. Are you sure? Day after day, stuck in one place, stuck in one feeling. You won't walk away from this. You'd rather stay like this. It hurts too much to even begin thinking of a solution. Stay, cry. Oh, it's a torso. That's why the mirror was covered. Yeah, I'd probably cover that too. Is that me? Is that what I look like? Oh, why is my toilet paper red? Oh, that makes me really uncomfortable. Turn that off. I want to go outside. I'm not allowed to go outside. Okay. Where's my phone? Just noticed the tree is red. Everything in this game is either black or white or red. Why is there just a sheet on the floor? Is that where my body is? Oh! I can leave now. That was weird. No sprint. Okay. This building is falling apart, man. You need to call the landlord. Do I need fuses? Is that what this is saying? I need fuses? Where would I get fuses? Hmm. I still want to play Visage at some point, Drea. I'm going to. I will, eventually. I'm kind of lost as to what I'm supposed to be doing. Something with electricity because I'm hearing buzzing. That's all I can think of. Alright, I'm gonna go back down. Maybe I was just hitting a wrong button. I'm gonna try random buttons until I figure it out. Okay, now it's working. Alright, hitting E wasn't working before. I don't know. I thought I was hitting E. Maybe I was accidentally hitting the wrong button. Oh. Are these bodies? These look like bodies. Interesting. Um, we're gonna slide down this. Okay, here we go. The sounds kind of went away. That's interesting. Oh, spoke too soon. Hmm. Where do we live? This is such a weird. Are we like in a dream? I have no idea what's happening, but I'm intrigued. I like it. Hello. Oh, you know what those look like? They look like brain cells. Am I rewiring my brain? Interesting. Oh, toothy monster. Oh, we're going down. I can't actually see where I'm going. I'm kind of blind here. Am I going backwards? Did I get turned around? I think I got turned around because I remember seeing that. All right, I definitely got turned around. Sorry, I'm getting a little fidgety because my my feet are starting to fall asleep. I don't know when I got turned around, so I'm just going to try and keep going straight. I think it was when I turned to look at that thing. So, no turning. Oh, maybe not. I think it's a dead end. Is it? Yeah. Because even if I, like, hug the wall... There we go. Okay. I just had to really hug the wall. There's something down there. That looks like a person. There's no sprint in this, so I'm just walking. It's the torso thing! Oh, it's a lamp! Whoa. Another day. Enough. Oh, look at all those cool red trees. This seems a lot brighter today. still a pretty bleak looking neighborhood. Can I go outside now? I can. Oh god, she's horrifying. I want to go back and hang out with the lamp guy again. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I feel kind of bad that that sat in my downloads folder as long as it did, because I like it. I know this person has made other free horror games that were also pretty decent, so I might play those at some point. Okay. Um, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of Limbo before I call it a night. About half an hour. So let me get that pulled up. Try and close Steam first because I have two different game engines open, and that's gonna slow things way down. Alright, launch Limbo, and we switch my game capture. Is it not capturing today? I don't know what's up with this. Sometimes Limbo captures just fine, and sometimes it won't capture at all. Let me try this again. I see the little box around where it's supposed to be that's turning red, and it's just not, it's not there. Alright, let's try opening a different game and getting it to capture and then reopening Limbo. Just because it's a little bit early to end. I want to go for like another half hour. Huh. Okay. Well, now it's making the screen all weird, but it is capturing this one. So, worst case scenario, if I can't get Limbo, I can play the second level of Stories Untold, which I haven't played yet. Oh my god, why is this being weird? There it goes. Okay. Alright. Let me close that one and try and pull Limbo back up. And if Limbo won't load, then we'll do Stories Untold instead. Or at least start it, because I think it might be longer than... I think that particular episode might be longer than half an hour. Alright, it's being stupid today. It doesn't really want me to fight the spider lady, so that's fine. I don't really want to run away from the spider creature. I kind of want to get past that part of the game, and I'm just stuck, so... Well, I'm not stuck. I did go play it and figure out what I needed to do and just not save it. So that I could play it more on stream, but... That's okay. We'll do this one. Come on. Now this one's not working. What? Stories Untold. Okay. There we go. Okay. Make sure subtitles are on. Yes. Okay. And start. Alright, this one's more of a puzzle game. But it's like a sci-fi horror story as well. Just sit here twiddling my thumbs, waiting for it to start. I forgot it's got long intros. Whoops. That's okay. Okay. You Cinnabon. Okay. Oh, I feel like this one is gonna be hard. There's a lot of steps. Subject is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Okay. Electromagnetic spectrum ray. So we'll do that. Press the keys in the top. Okay, duh. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. At the test chamber, use your mouse cursor to select and interact. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So, tab. Oh, interesting. X-ray the artifact to determine. How do I X-ray? 1. Which one's the X-ray? Is it this? Let me just turn everything on. Oh, it's a heart. Waiting X-ray data. How do I do that? I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Not that one. Okay. Required apparatus, camera, monitor, set to X-ray, charge CC86 X-ray device. Oh. Okay. CC86 X-ray device. This one. Is it going? I feel like I'm doing it. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Yeah. I don't know why nothing's happening. It still says awaiting, but... Do I hit this? Do I maybe have to turn the other stuff off? Yep. Okay. I feel dumb. Oops. Experiment complete. Experiment 2, surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Okay, so how do I do concentrated light? Yeah, 2. Laser 2 light generator, set wavelength, monitor, set to RGB. Okay, so I need to set it to 650 for red. And switch this to... Hold on. Alright, so I need the laser 2 light generator. Okay, so it's the thing on the bottom right. Okay, infrared, RGB. So I think that's the first one, is for RGB. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to set this, because that's infrared, that's RGB. So I'm going to turn that off, that's off. I need to turn this on and set it to 650. And then hit the green button. Okay. Use green laser. So green is 510. It sounds like I'm turning on a microwave. What are we trying to accomplish? Okay. Use the blue. Blue is 455. Okay. I don't feel great about this. Why are we messing with a heart? It's definitely an alien heart. Whoa! Okay. Resonant frequency. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. Acoustic resonance 3. Signal generator. Amplifier set gain. Okay, well, 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. 250. I wish this could move just a little bit faster. A little bit. Then put that there. Amplifier gain set to... I can't see what the amplifier gain is set to, can I? Okay. I don't think it's doing anything. Okay. 500 Hertz and amplifier gain of 5. Okay. Oh, if I keep scrolling, it does go up faster. Oop. Too high. Oh. Excuse me, I'm the volunteer. Hello? Switch to square wave, maintaining the current frequency and gain. Alright. Oh wait, which one's square? Okay, the first one. Whoa, it didn't like that. I want to stop. Dude, it's like seizuring. I don't like this. Stop. I don't know if I do trust you. Maintain the gain in the square waveform. Bring the waveform frequency up to 1 kilohertz. Oh, okay. Is this thing gonna kill me? I think it's gonna... Is the alien we stole this heart from gonna, like, wake up and come after me? Because that's... seems like a possibility. Uh... Um... The protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface. Switch drill on. Ensure all other equipment except the camera and TV are switched off. Trigger sync master is normal to begin drill insertion. Okay. Are you sure? Make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber. Use safety goggles and gloves at all times. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is extremely dangerous to handle any items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at HR as per your agreement. Follow all instructions exactly. Maybe I should have read this before I started, because this seems bad. I don't like this. Oh. Remember what? There goes my soul again. Cinnabon didn't like that either. Um, gonna hide in my little bat wings. I don't know where this is going. Memory retrace, temporal interface conversion. You wake up in the cryopod, struggling against gravity. You force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in this ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills. You're in grave danger. You have to get it out of here. Get out of the cryopod. Memory action unavailable. Command not recognized. I don't know. I'm confused. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. I don't know. The airlock door is clamped shut. It is controlled remotely. It's controlled remotely. Yeah, no shit. But how do I open it? What do you think I'm doing? Ugh. There we go. Okay, the craft is broken beyond repair. There is wreckage all around. An airlock door is locked tight in the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Use computer terminal. You tap the screen and the airlock door splutters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Sorry, bunny. Okay, Okay, you squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Oops. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Hmm. You don't recognize any of the star patterns above you. The lights are blinding. You can make out silhouettes, but you will need to move some of the surrounding wreckage for a better view. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. A circle of artificial lights surround you, set up to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers its face. It beckons you to approach. Oh god. We awake. The room is silent, only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. We are in a bed, in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chests. They have tortured us. Yes, I read that already. Stuck together are a series of flat sheets with symbols across them, some sort of writing. Okay. The screen didn't give anything away, flashing symbols and what could be numbers in rhythm. Oh. Oh. Oh, this thing, it's connected to the other ones. Oh no! Not a frozen screen. No, it's just starting to get good. Okay, well, it is 11:40, so Alright, I'm gonna have to redo it to get to where I was. But I do want to finish that one on stream. Unfortunately, I think I was pretty close to the end. Um, but if it's frozen, it's frozen. So I will come back and I will. Why will it not let me quit to desktop? Uh-oh. Okay. Um, Let me just close as many things as I can here. And try and get this to get unfrozen. Um, okay, well, it's still frozen, which kind of sucks. I really want to finish that one on a stream now because it was just starting to get good. I think I was just starting to catch on to what was happening. Okay, it's trying to catch up now, so I'm going to give it like one more minute here. I am going to finish up for the night though cuz it's like 11:45. Um I have to go wash all of this crazy makeup off of my face. I actually took a shower like right before I started my stream, and then I basically just globbed a bunch of makeup on my face so I would look spooky in the dark under my hood. But now I gotta wash all of this off so I can go to bed. Uh, let's see. There's no settings on this, unfortunately, to like turn the graphics down or anything that normally makes it stream better. So I think I just have to rely on having a good signal that day if I'm gonna do this one on stream. Um, okay, I see my picture starting to catch up, so that's something. um, anyway, that was my Halloween stream, I guess. Uh, with me and my bat onesie. So I hope that was enjoyable until it froze. I had fun. I probably won't be playing most of those games again. I might play Spooky's House of Jumpscare or Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion again. I will definitely play Stories Untold again, but I don't know if it's gonna let me play it on a stream or not. If it's just gonna freeze. So, I may end up just recording that one, and it might just be another one that when I eventually figure out how to edit videos for YouTube. Unless, I don't know, maybe Drea, if you can help me with editing, like I would totally love to get some editing tips on how to get some videos on YouTube. Cuz some of these games that lag too much on the stream, I think I could probably still record them and like post them because I think they'd be more fun to play with like interactions. Anyway, yeah, it's getting late. I'm starting to ramble. So, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. Happy Halloween. I may or may not do something on Halloween. We'll see how I'm feeling on the day. But I have been feeling mildly better, like less wheezy and stuff. So, um, yeah, so I think that's going to be it. I'm going to sign off. And yeah, there goes my phone telling me it's time to turn everything off and go to bed. Cinnabon just flopped herself over in her cage. She's ready to go to bed. Say good night, Cinnabon. Good night. She's sleepy. All right, so that's it. Goodbye. Good night. I'll see you guys again Tuesday for more art stuff and next Thursday for more games.